Good morning, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Market opens up here in about 20 minutes. Currently watching CGIX. A big move up currently just shy of 200%. Already 8.5 million shares traded. And like I said, market still has 20 minutes before it opens. Watching the $10 mark, that's what I'm very curious about. Not close right now at all, and maybe it'll never get close again, which reminds me, these are truly live videos in the sense of this is not a voiceover. This is not some sort of post commentary. I don't know what's going to happen. You're getting my thoughts live, raw, uncut, as I get the data, just like you see it on your screen here. So like I said, I don't know if $10 will ever come into play again, or who knows, maybe something else develops and I like another level. But as of now, at this exact moment in time, $10 is that key level that I'm watching. But yeah, like I said, market opens up here in about 20 minutes, so I will keep you updated. All right, some things have changed. Market opens up now in about 12 minutes, but I do like a new entry point here at 9:15. So what I'm going to do, just so we can actually get the trade documented too, I'm going to alert this to the room. So CGIX 9 key upside breakpoint 2 minute. There we go. So now the chat room, which if you're not familiar, I do offer a private community, is alerted to that level too. And I haven't bought, so this is not me, getting my shares and then alerting it to people. This is me. Everybody's gonna have the same exact opportunity. They don't have to play it exactly like I do. Like I said, that's the goal of the room is not a bunch of sheep. The goal is just to point out levels and let people think for themselves. So maybe some people would disagree with the 9:15-ish area. Maybe others want to get a little bit sooner, a little bit, after. But technically speaking, that looks like an interesting area. But again, I have no idea if the price is actually going to get up to that area. But we'll see what happens. And let's see. The market now opens up in about 11 minutes. I'll go ahead and pause. All right, what I'm going to do here is just get this updated here. Update. $8 new upside breakpoint 2 minute. So now everybody is watching $8, myself included. And $8 is actually getting relatively close. Looking for a scalp pair. In at 8. Let's see if it can indeed get the break of 8. Like this setup quite a bit. Now it never broke through 8, so I'm taking on a little bit more risk in the sense of not actually giving it a opportunity to give me confirmation. But like I said, I like this setup here that's taking place. So now it's just a question of can it actually get up through that $8 mark. And I like the chances that it can. So we'll see what it wants to ultimately do. Let's see. Market opens up here in about 3 minutes. Though right now not looking totally awesome, but also not behaving in a manner which makes me think that I need to be getting out or anything either. Again, it never did break through 8. But I don't want to risk missing the break. That's why I got in. And sometimes when you try to anticipate, if this thing returns back up to the $8 area, I may be looking to add. But as of right now, things are not looking so hot. I do like that moving average there, though. What is the high of that? 780. If it looks like it wants to get up over 780, I'm going to add another 500. Which isn't really that much. I mean, we're talking about a sub $10 stock here. But I got to see some sort of sign of strength there going into the open. So again, if it looks like I can get up to 780 and wants to break through the 780 mark, then I will be looking to add. So let's see if it wants. All right, it's trying to work its way up there. Okay, getting Level 2 is starting to open back up a little bit. Market opens up in less than 1 minute. Get that out of the way. It's pulled back some a little bit. Well, at this point, look, I'm going to be holding right into the open, which is a risky proposition, but I do still like the general pattern. I like the general trend of things. Let's see, market, and now the market is open. All right, I'm going to get this out of the way now. It served its purpose for now. Bit of a pullback. Let's see, what is the high of that? 750. So I'm going to be looking to add if it looks like it wants to get up through 750. $740 being stubborn right now. See if it wants to bounce up. Letting some profit takers out right now. Added at 743. My average now is at 771. So let's see if this thing wants to make a push up towards 8. 750 going to be that key level that'll need to be broken here. Going for the break. Got the break. There we go. Can we get more of a push? Let's see if it can get up to 8. Took off some. Now waiting for the push up through 8 if it can happen. It did not happen. Now it's rolling back over. We'll see if it can make another move back up there, but shoot. Well, looking like I'm going to have to take a loss. And oh, wow. Now I can't even get out. Well, this is going to be a losing trade here. Still have 300 shares left. Seeing if this thing wants to make another attempt to the upside. But, all right, all out there, $280 loss. So not pleasant, but, you know, I gave the thing, in hindsight, yeah, I could have sold up there, but I thought it would break 8. I thought it had a great chance of it, so I held on to the 500 shares. Now, the one thing I did right, I scaled out and at least got out of 500 of those shares for a profit up there. But, yeah, as far as, you know, trying to give this thing enough opportunity, it tried and tried and tried. Thought it was going to break. I was wrong. And it ended up costing me $280, but oh well, nothing I can't fight out of, so let's see what else I can find. Well, and this is just what happens sometimes, and there's the break of 8. Oh, I love being a trader. Welcome to the world of trading. Pulled back. I had to have gotten out there. You just can't risk it. You can't risk that having been the start of a much bigger move to the downside. But went back up, got the break of 8. So, hey, you know what? If you've ever been there before, you are not alone. You are not alone at all. All traders have been there, whether or not they show it or not. Well, that's a different discussion. 169.50 looks like a solid level if it can get up through there. So watching closely. In. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Give me a back test. All right, there we go. 300 shares. That was supposed to be 500. So let's see if this thing can get some follow through here. Really like this setup. Needing to pull pull back here a little bit. So I wanted 500. So what I'm going to do is if it goes back up to 169.50, I'll add in the remaining 200 because that would, well, maybe this is just not my morning. Because now looking like we had a completely faulty breakout here. So you got to give them a little bit of wiggle room here, but as of now, not looking to be what I wanted to see. We'll see if it can recover back up to the 50 area. Like I said, I would then like to add. There we go. So now I have my full 500 shares. So let's see if this thing can actually get the break, though. Wow. I'm feeling like this is just not going to be my morning. Yep, I need to get out. All right, well, there's another $200 loss. So down over $500 now. And it might very well recover, but it just, and there it starts to go back up. Well, I'm getting chopped to pieces right now. And there it goes. Wow. That is disappointing. How's CGIX doing? Wow, that thing ended up going to 865. All right, well, yeah, I'm disappointed. Frustrating for sure. Maybe that's what I get for going long, huh? 127. I do like that. Gonna get that alerted. NVAX 127. Flush point. 1 minute. So I do like NVAX for a short if it looks like it can break 127. Well, first off, it's got to get back down there. All right, well, Boeing's actually pulling back here a little bit. So it did break, but it was a very short-lived break. So that makes me feel at least a little bit better. All right, well, I will go ahead and pause. But yeah, as you've seen, not the greatest start to the morning. And wow, I couldn't even get the video rolling that fast. It went down to 20. It didn't even give me a chance, though. I mean, I literally couldn't, and I was fast clicking, and it's still. So, all right, well, that one didn't work out. And I'm not upset about that at all, just because that was a split-second move. But Boeing, NVAX. Oh, wow, mRNA. Let's pull up this one. Oh, NVAX just keeps going now. No, nothing there. That's a shame. Can I get at least a little bit of a bounce? Nope, this thing's just going to keep on going. Well, now it officially stings. Like I said, I didn't have a chance to get in. And that doesn't mean much to you because I realized I didn't capture it on video, but that moved so fast. I mean, look at this thing now. It's literally moving a couple dollars at a time. And yes, the voice to get in right now to just say, wow, you could get, all you need is look how, wow. All right. Alrighty then. All right, this move is getting a bit undone. I'm going for, let's see, yeah. Just 100 shares at 115 on the long side now. This is just getting a little ridiculous. Oh, and there I was talking about 127. Now, I had no idea it was going to move, you know, basically $9, but all right. New situation. There we go. Now we got to bounce. So if it wants to get down through 118, that is an interesting area. I'll keep it going though, because this thing is just so fast. I don't want to take it on this candle, though. This candle needs to stay above. Come on. Get back up. Bounce, bounce, bounce. No, bounce. No, no. And it leaves me behind. Now I'm debating 117. I mean, that is definitely yeah, not on this candle though. Just gotta see some sort of sideways price movement there. All right, there we go. Getting a bit of a bounce here. All right, well, a rough morning, a very rough morning. I just can't quite seem to do anything really right. But maybe NVAX is going to give me an opportunity here if it wants to keep on bouncing. Want to see more of a bounce? Dead cat bounce. 1 minute. Watching for weakness. All right, good. All right, here we go. Maybe this will give a setup. I've got to watch, or I've got to see some sort of form of weakness, though. If it's going to get, or is this thing just going to roll right back over? This is potentially going to be very frustrating here. 120, 25-ish. Nope, that just does not want to give me a setup that I feel comfortable with. Wow, 127. I mean, you can see right here. Alerted that in the chat room too. So to any members that were fast enough to capture that, you definitely had to anticipate it. Congratulations, because you just got paid big time. All right, there we go. Bounce here. What is that, 120? I like 120. Maybe even right here at 122. Needs to go up there and hit the yellow line, though. If it can go up there and hit the yellow line, then come back down. I like that quite a bit. There we go, yeah. 122, I like. Let me just double check that. Low is, yeah, 122, all right, perfect. Like I said, we'd like to see it bounce up a little bit more. There we go, excellent. And then come back down to 122. Which I'm going to have to anticipate it. There's no way I can actually try to wait because this thing just moves way too fast. Okay. Maybe if it goes below 122.25, I'll get in. Okay, in at 122.16. There's the break. Can we get some more follow through to the downside is the question. Again, in at 122.16. Yeah, about 121.50 looks to be that key level that'll need to be broken down through if this thing's got a chance. I love the setup though. If it goes in my favor, awesome. I mean, I'm with the trend right now. It's just really a question of does it want to break down again. And I'm not looking for this thing to necessarily collapse $9 like it did last time. But like I said, 121.50 is going to be that key area that it needs to push down through. A little bit of a bounce here. Like I said, this area, let me see if I can get that mapped out. If it can break down through that green line there, I think I could have a nice little payday. But as of right now, it's going the opposite direction. What is that low? 121. Well, right now it's doing not what I want to see it do, obviously. But let's see if this thing wants to roll back over. 120. What is the low of that? Yeah, 123. If it can get to 123, I will look to add, as that would imply this has been a fake bounce right here. And fake bounces when you're on the short side is a good thing. So let's see this thing come back down to 123. It's trying to roll back over here. Yeah, 120 up. Still liking that 123 area. But 124 even is that stubborn level now. Whenever you watch level 2s, it gets down there and it just won't quite push down through there. So 124 does have me a little worried right now. Can it see 124 again? Holding strong, holding strong, holding strong. Can the price break down through it? See what I mean? If you're watching the level 2s, 124 just won't budge right now. There we go. Okay, watching 123. Again, if it looks like it wants to get down through 123 and break below it, I like that as an adding point. Laser focus right now. Well, is it going to try to come back up to 124? I hope not. Okay. 123.30. If that breaks, then I'm going to get in for another 500. Now I'll have 1,000 at 122.62. Let's see if we can get the break of 123, or else I just got suckered in big time. I like the setup that's taking place on the 5-minute though. Beautiful 5-minute right here taking shape. Can it get the break of 123 though? It's working its way down there. Come on, come on. There we go. Let's get some more follow through here. There we go. There we go. Can we get through 122? Come on. Come on. Okay, I have 300 shares left. Have 100 shares left, and I'm going to let this thing work for me now. So let's see if we can get a breakdown through 121. Again, still have 100 shares left. Theoretically speaking, I could take a loss on these final 100, but that's worth the risk of allowing this thing to work more for me here. Oh crap, it's almost, I have a landscaper. It doesn't matter. I have a meeting. We'll just call it a meeting at 10. And I just noticed I have 9 minutes. I'm glad I just remembered that. I might well, I wouldn't have hung out to dry. I would have just had a doorbell ringing right in the middle of a trade. But now I'll remember to keep an eye on that. All right, come on. Well, trying to give this thing another opportunity to move back down there. Again, 121 going to be that key level, but I might just have to bow out. But I still got a little bit of time. Nothing to freak out about now, just a little bit of a pause here. Got a beautiful move in my favor. I think there's more to it, though. Again, it's all about, notice how the price got stuck again, right around this green line. Stuck right around the green line. Let's see if it can finally push down through the 121 mark. If it can, I mean, you got to think this thing's got some more downside momentum in it. Look at this. Oh, beautiful setup. It's got to go, doesn't it? It's got to go. How could it not go at this point? What a beautiful, beautiful setup. Come on, 121. You know you want to. What a fight it's putting up. Well, I'm quite confident now in saying if 121 fails, this thing is going to move very sharply in my favor. If it fails, though. Look at this thing. Just break. 121 putting up the fight amongst fights. Wow. This is annoying but super cool to know I'm capturing this on video. Look at 121 put up that fight. An absolute slugfest here. Was that the final gasp before it finally goes? Maybe so. There we go. Look how fast that just moved. Let's see if we can get 120 now. Come on, get down to 120. See if we can get the break of 120. Wow, and that fast back up to 121. Well, I'm taking off another 50 shares. So I have 50 shares left now. but between the meeting I have and then that, I mean, it moved quickly, but I mean, if I'm being fully transparent, I thought that thing was going to go down to a 120 and then even break through that, but not snap back above. So I'm going to go hop out there. So let's see where did I end up. All right, well, very nice. So $1,002 on the trade and wiped away my very frustrating start to the day. But as you saw here, made a comment on the 5-minute. That was just a beautiful setup. The setup went in my favor. It did go in my favor, but like I said, if I'm being honest, I thought it was going to be a bigger payday than that. But I just don't have the time to wait around now. 121, we all sat through that together. I mean, this is over a 30-minute video now. We all sat through that together, and it was pounding, 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 and when it broke, didn't quite go. It may still go. Maybe my timing wasn't quite off, but sometimes that's just the way timing works, is you have stuff in your quote-unquote real life that you got to get to, and that is the case here. But overall, that is how it kind of can work as a day trader, is a couple of losses, but the key learning lesson there is just cut the losses. As annoying as it is to have something then go in your favor after you get out, you just keep the hole small, you keep the risk manageable, and then all it takes is one. I mean, think about that. I was wrong. Let me say that again. I was wrong 67% of the time today. Wrong 67% of the time. Yet, right now I'm sitting at $486 in the green. And $486 for 27 minutes worth of quote-unquote work, I'm not a greedy savage. I will definitely take it. So if you enjoyed this video, then a couple things before I go. First off, just hit the like button. That's a time-efficient way to communicate that to me. Also, questions, comments, suggestions, please feel free to leave those down below. I do read them and will reply to them. And then finally, if you... sorry, I'm trying to talk and wrap this up. Like I said, this is truly live videos. And then also just check out the channel as a whole. A lot of other live trade videos. And if you like what you see, I would love to have you as a subscriber to the channel. So hit that subscribe button. But thanks for hanging out. Get out there, manage risk, take the losses when you need to. And as you see here, I was wrong 67% of the time today, but still walking away with $486 in 27 minutes. I'll take it. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.